And I was on my way up on the stage to say, hey, let's go. You know this. I promise I was. You eat. You eat all the time. I should cut that out. Cut that part out.
It won't be cut.
Which I hear the young girls saying all the time.
Low-key, like, you be kind of prophetic.
If I were ever to hear you say you're submitting to some man outside of your husband, oh my goodness, we would have some fun.
I'm gonna give you the respect that you earn. You know that song?
No, I don't know that one. Cancel me if you want. But yeah, I honestly believe that.
And if that man is submitted to the Lord, then your submission to that man is just an extension of your submission to the Lord.
Yes. Yeah.
I told her.
Well, okay.
Well, no, you go.
No, you go.
Mail.
Yeah. Well, I gotta ask you, bruh.
Girl, yeah, because you already.
Never mind.
Girl, you know. Oh,
Okay,
you
never
already.
mind.
I mean, I run a strict program.
You do. You
I
really do.
I really do.
Yeah.
And I would never let y'all make me feel like there's something wrong with that. Ever. Oh, my Shayla. My bro. That boy, my homie. No smoke. Y'all boys don't want it.
Sorry.
You gotta go. That's strike one.
I used to learn how to beatbox. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I think you just have a low voice.
I do.
Wow, I never knew this about you.
Uh-huh.
Let me turn myself down, child.
You didn't know because you're used to getting the...
Let's say our ABCs at the same time.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q.
LMNO.
That's probably all she has to say with those kids, man.
Right.
I heard that kids think LMNOP is one letter these days.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not surprised.
I know you're not.
That explains the test results.
Hey, welcome to the Earz to Hear podcast. I am your host, Zay. I'm so excited to be here. I'm even more excited now that you're here with me. Okay, thank you. Today is a very special day. Today is a glorious day. Today we have our very first official guest here on the Earz to Hear podcast. It is none other than the one, the only, my mama, my queen, mi reina.
Hi, Tata.
Hello, mother. Anything you want to say to the people as an introduction?
Hey, people. I'm so excited to be here.
Wow, really?
Yes.
That was genuine.
I'm so excited that I am your first guest. I'm excited. I'm honored. This is awesome.
It is awesome.
It is.
This is real life.
Yes.
This is a serious setup.
This is a listen, people. This setup is serious. I thought we were going to share a microphone. I thought it would be, done with her iPhone. Got that. But yeah, this is pretty elaborate. Mm-hmm. Yes.
With my equipment.
Yes. All of this equipment. And I also want to say that I remember when you were talking about doing a podcast, and I remember, some of the bumps in the road that you went through. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about, girl.
But to see it actually come to fruition is great.
Wow.
And I'm very proud of you.
Thanks, queen.
I'm so excited. Hopefully this will become monetized at some point.
Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Where the money reside? Remember that you say that all the time?
Yeah.
This is good.
Yes.
Justin's also in the house.
Hello.
He's over there being a stare bear.
All right, here we go. So here's our first question. This is more of an icebreaker question. Are you ready?
I am. Oh, but first, let me just give this disclaimer.
Oh, gosh.
Just in case the people are wondering, I'm not like her. I'm not like you.
No, you're like you.
I'm like me. I'm not a Bible scholar. I'm not a theologian. I am just a lady who loves the Lord, and that's it. So that's all you're going to get.
And that's all we need.
Okay. All right.
And let me give a disclaimer on top of her disclaimer, because I had to tell you this one time. This lady is a fountain of wisdom. And one day I told her, I was like, I know you don't think, because she told me, she said, I don't quote the Bible because I don't want to misquote the Bible, so I just don't quote it.
Facts.
I said, Mom, even though you may not quote the Bible, you really do live it. Like, you really do. And I don't know, like, if you know that, but it's in your heart, so it's like overflowing.
It is in my heart.
So you don't have to riddle,
sure.
rattle, and know help me.
Okay.
Like,
yes. I did get schooled on that, but yeah, got it.
cares,
Okay.
All right, here's your question. Are you ready?
Yes.
If you could hang out with any cartoon character, who would it be and why?
I feel like that's kind of an easy one.
Really?
Yeah. I think that I would hang out with Fred Flintstone.
I knew you were going to say that. That's it.
Because he's just been a part of my life for such a long time. Just bringing up happy memories, as a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Fred Flintstone.
Okay.
They had it rough, like with the whole feet thing. That was his gas pedal. That was his brake pedal. So yeah, definitely Fred. And if I am to go deeper,
Please do. Take us there.
Fred was just a good man, right? He took care of Wilma. He took care of Pebbles. He was there for his neighbors, the Rubbles. So yeah, just Fred.
Okay.
Yes.
You don't think Fred Flintstone would have been racist?
No. Why do you say that? What makes you think that about Fred?
You know something? I shouldn't have said that, because in the live action, wasn't he trying to get with Halle Berry?
He wasn't he? I forgot all about that. Yeah, he was.
So why would I put that on Fred?
Right, exactly.
I'm sorry, Fred.
Fred's that guy.
Period. There it is. Fred Flintstone. America.
Yes.
Easy peasy. Today, I didn't even tell you guys what we were talking about. Today, we're talking about womanhood.
Okay.
Femininity.
Yes.
And confidence.
Okay.
Okay?
Got
This is really important, and I think you're the perfect person for this.
Okay.
Because when I was in college one time, I did a presentation on my parents, and the thing that I honed in on, what my mom taught me, was confidence. I feel like you really taught me how to be a confident young lady at a very young age.
Really?
Yeah.
Do tell.
I will. Because it started in second grade. I'll never forget this. I talk about this often. I talk about this all the time. I wanted to be, so in second grade, I went to a new school. This is important, because I went to a new school in second grade, okay? And I wanted to be in a talent show. I've always been a little dancing queen.
Yes.
I always wanted to do everything on a stage.
Absolutely.
And I didn't really have too many friends. I knew some people there because I grew up in that district, but nobody wanted to do the talent show with me. And I remember I went home and I was like, well, Mom, nobody wants to do the talent show with me, so I'm not going to do it. And you know what you said to me?
You're doing it?
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
She was like, we're doing it right now. Like, what song do you want to do? We're doing it. And she literally ran my routine with me. Every day. And I tried out, and then I made it, and then I did it. And then what happened after I did the talent show?
Well, I'll tell you what happened after she did the talent show. Every single child in the school wanted to do it with her the following year.
It's true.
From the kindergartners to the fifth graders.
She might be being saucy with that. But
No, it's real talk. Yeah.
it's true.
She shut the house down.
I did. I did. And they thought I froze. But I didn't.
Yeah. And I was on my way up on the stage to say, hey, let's go. You know this. I promise I was. I promise.
Yeah. And that really instilled confidence in me at a young age. So deep that I didn't really care about too much. So much so that I went to school with mismatched shoes.
Yeah.
I was such a trendsetter.
Yes.
And it's that's why, because it's I never cared. Especially in elementary school, because you don't really have a perception of people perceiving you. So I never cared. Yeah, but you had to nip some of that in the butt. She was creating a little monster. She was mismatched shoes. So I dropped
But that's
mine.
good though, because that's why you are the confident woman that you are today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do feel
That's
it
great.
took me a minute to get here still. Because we reached to crescendo, and then we went to a dip.
Yeah, we did.
And then we came back up. But did you ever experience a dip in your life, in your confidence?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And I will say, I don't really think I knew what confidence was growing up. Your grandmother, you know her as she is today, but she was a spitfire back in the day.
Shut up, Grandma.
So even though she didn't talk about confidence, she demonstrated it definitely every day, because she was just a strong woman. She went out there. I saw her go to work every day. And let me tell you this. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I remember when I was young and she took me over to my grandmother's house, and everybody was talking about that, this was her first job. She had signed herself off of welfare and she was going to work, and she did that so I can see what a strong working woman is supposed to do. And so she instilled a lot of confidence in me without me really knowing that's what it was. So I think with you, I was more intentional, because I knew what you needed to have as a woman, as a Black woman. And so I was intentional. And I remember my brother had made a comment about about you only playing with Black dolls, because white dolls weren't allowed in our house.
They weren't.
I would not buy them. If it was a gift, you wouldn't see it.
I wouldn't.
And he made a comment about it. And then years later, he came back and he said that he understood why. And the reason is because I wanted you to be a strong woman who was proud of your race and your heritage. And that's period. That's it. And as you got older and I started to see you doing just that, I was like, oh yeah, here's a white doll. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's so real. I remember distinctly one day we were in Disney store. Remember I used to love Disney store. We didn't buy things at Disney store often. But this day I remember they had like some towels. See, you inundated me at such a young age to know sale is good. I was like,
I created a monster. Like, yeah.
She did. I was like, oh my gosh, these towels are on sale. And they were Tinkerbell towels. They had all the different fairies. Like, oh my gosh, Mom, can I get one of these? You know what you said to me?
What? I don't remember.
You said, do they have a black fairy on there?
That's probably about right.
That's exactly what she said. I was like, yeah, Iridesca's right there.
That was before Tiana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was way before Tiana.
Yes.
We didn't have a lot of Black representation in Disney World at all.
Right.
Maybe that's why we wasn't in Disney.
Could be.
Yeah. And then, of course, my Hispanic baby alive.
Yeah. Should I tell people about that real quick?
Yes, please.
Okay, so, yes. So, Zay did have a Hispanic baby alive doll. So this was before Christmas. So yeah, we probably did get a late start. But so me and my husband were out looking for a baby alive doll. And it had to be black, but there weren't any. And I remember asking the lady, we were at Walmart, and we went to Toys R Us, we were everywhere. We were at Walmart, and I asked the lady about it, and she basically told me there were no black baby alive dolls in that store because there wasn't a high demand for them. Yeah. That sent me over the edge, and I probably told her about it.
Was it her fault?
But there was a Hispanic doll, and so we ended up getting that over the white one. Yeah, the shelves were full of white dolls, but we did get the Hispanic one because she was a brown doll.
Brown girl.
Yeah, but I think she got stuck into the Spanish mode because it was really cool because she was able to speak English and Spanish, but Zay's doll somehow got stuck in the Spanish mode. So that's what it was.
That's what it is. What can I say? She still fed and ate and booped like every other baby alive. Yeah. It's like, why is he speaking Spanish? Like, what's going on?
We couldn't figure that out. But anyway.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, so what do you think about, because, race is such a, sticky topic these days.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say for, the person who's listening, regardless of their race, who might be thinking, it's not that deep. That's too far. That's overboard. It's not that serious. Why does she only have to play with black dolls?
Well, it goes back to confidence, right? Because I just felt it was important to have that representation. You as a little black girl and me as a grown black woman, knowing what someday you would have to face in the world. I just wanted you to be proud of your curly hair that shrunk it was down here when you stretch it, but it shrunk like this when you let it go. Yeah. I wanted you to be proud of all that. I wanted you to be proud of your brown skin. I didn't want you to, look at the white girls in your class and think that you were less than because of their straight hair and maybe their fair skin. No, I just wanted you to be proud to be a black girl, a little black girl, to grow up into a proud black woman. And that's exactly what you are. And I'm just so proud of you because you're able to fit into so many different rooms. And that's a blessing. And your dad, he was able to fit in so many different rooms and just be comfortable. And I wasn't like that. You know, I wasn't. Not until I think I was forced to be that way. But I was always more comfortable with people that looked like me and people that talked like me and people that came from pretty much the same neighborhoods that I came from. So that's my comfort zone. And so now to see you able to bob and weave in all these different arenas with all these different nationalities and colors, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's what's up.
You ate clean.
You eat. You eat all the time. So yeah, that's great.
Ain't never hungry.
Never.
Oh,
you should cut that out. Cut that part out.
It won't be good. Okay, this is good. Because I feel like we talked a lot about like confidence as a woman, and I feel like we're both bold women. Azu. So how do you think that balances and pairs with like the softness of like femininity and like submission? Like how do you still show up as like a bold, confident, strong woman? Like a strong black woman, might I even say, because you know the black woman trope, especially in the media, is like that's a whole thing. Yeah. And I don't think I don't think that you are like a boisterous. I know you're not a boisterous.
I'm not.
You're not. No. You're not like a barbarian when you come through the door. Yeah. But you do command a room. You do have a presence, and you're actually pretty quiet. You're actually pretty quiet.
I've heard people say that about me before.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. We can't all be lying.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. So how do you balance that well?
Wow. Well, first of all, I was born this way. So to God be the glory, God be the credit.
Amen.
Right? And second of all, this goes back to God again.
Of course. Because
he gave me, or maybe gave me to him, a husband that was able, Lord Jesus, keep it in, that was able to help me with my softness. Because I told you about your grandmother, right? She was something else, you know? And so that's what I witnessed growing up. You know, a woman that was take charge, took care of everything, took care of the bills, just everything. And so that's what I witnessed. And so that's what I thought I had to be going into a marriage. Eventually I realized, no, I don't have to be. And that's because of the husband that I was married to. You know, I was able to, I guess, fall into my soft girl era, which I hear the young girls saying all the time. And then, okay, so I go down rabbit holes. I'm about to go down a rabbit hole.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I watch Pop the Balloon.
As you may.
Indianapolis.
She watches the Indianapolis version, mind you.
Yes.
Not Arlette's version.
No. Indianapolis version. I watch it quite often, and I hear the young girls talk about they want a gentleman so they can have their be soft, and then they talk about submission. So now I guess submission is a thing. I guess it's popular now. It didn't used to be.
I guess it's popular.
Yeah, it didn't used to be. So I hear the young girls talk about that, and then I think about, well, you say you want to submit, but you're submitting to someone who's not your husband.
Jinkies. Oh, please cook. Why is that bad? Please tell us.
Yeah. Well, it's bad because you should only be submitting to your husband, and then
that's Bible. Thank you.
Yeah. And so if I were ever to hear you say you're submitting to some man outside of your husband, oh my goodness, we would have some conversations.
Praise the Lord, we would have conversations.
No, and I mean you can give some Bible on that because you're good at that stuff. But yeah, no, don't submit to anybody who's not your husband. And then even with that, you need to be able to submit to a husband who's led by God. And if he's not, then you're submitting to him is not going to work anyway. It's not. So, and I think that's the beautiful part about having a man who has a relationship with the Lord. And as long as that's the case, is God, is the husband, is the wife,
And the kitties.
and the kids.
Yeah.
That's it.
That is biblical order.
Yeah.
It
It is. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that going into a marriage. But I learned it. And your husband, your dad was a quiet, confident person. And he was never authoritative. He never told me what I had to do as a wife or what I was supposed to do as a wife. We went to church every Sunday. You know, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Right? I got it. Okay, so that's how my husband led our home. And you know, the more, because let me just say, I did not grow up going to church on a regular. Okay. So when I got married, that's when we as a family would go to church every Sunday. I hardly ever missed a Sunday.
Truly.
And so I'm learning too. And so my relationship with God started to grow. And then I started to understand the whole purpose of submitting to my husband, and how doing so is just going to be better for our home as a whole. So yeah, that part. And then as far as me being soft, yeah, that part too, it still goes back to my husband, it still goes back to God. And that's the reason why I was able to let down some of those barriers that I had. And you know, me and some of my friends talk about that. And one of my friends particularly, she lost her husband a few years prior to us losing your dad. And she talked about how her husband used to tell her, you don't have to fight me. Because she too was a strong woman, you know, coming in, you know, doing do. And he's like, hold it, you know, we're in this together. And so eventually she realized, yeah, you know, this is my mate, you know, I don't have to fight him. He got me. And that's how it is. That's how it should be.
Yeah, that's how it should.
That's how it should be. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And yeah, and that's what I expect for you, and I expect it for Justin as well, because you both were blessed enough to see your dad and how he treated me, and I see that with Justin now. And his little girlfriend is just so cute. Like he'll open the door for her.
Right. Why are you trying to act like
right. He opens the car doors. He buys her food. He takes her out on dates with his little work study money and stuff like that. So yeah, I see all of that, and it makes me proud. And then with you, I see it as well. Like you don't take a whole lot of crap from a whole lot of people.
Zone.
Yeah, and that's how it's supposed to be. You know your worth.
I'm gonna give you the respect that you earn. Know that song?
No, I don't know that one.
Okay, that was good. And I think that that was just so good. Let's just let that marinate. Because that was so good. And I think like the understanding of the biblical order of God, the man, the woman, the kids. Like it's literally like since Adam and Eve. Like when God created Adam, he was like, I'm giving you dominion over all these things. That included the woman that he made too. Because like she was next. And it's not like I understand, like, you know, we're in a whole independent woman. Like remember, I hope we don't get canceled. I hope they don't try to cancel you, girl. About like men sports.
What I say?
And you were like, they just want to do everything men want to do.
Yeah, cancel me if you want. But yeah, I honestly believe that. Like, let a man play a man sport. Why do me as a woman gotta put on some shoulder pads and go play football right along with the men? They have flag football. I played flag football when I was in high school.
Powder puff.
And that was powder puff, yeah, and that was fine. I don't need to put on some shoulder pads and go think I'm about to tackle this 200-pound man.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I'm old enough. I don't care about being canceled. It don't matter.
It don't matter, girl. It don't matter, girl.
It don't.
It don't. You're not getting canceled over here. It's here, okay? We gonna back you, girl. We gonna back you. Yeah, because you have to know your place and run your race. And I think that
it.
like with submission, I think that it just has this horrible connotation. Probably. You know why?
Why?
Because we've been submitting to the wrong people.
Ah,
Just like you said, submitting to people who aren't your husband. And that's a covering. Like the reason why submission is like under marriage is because there's covering in that covenant. Mm-hmm. And if that man is submitted to the Lord, then your submission to that man is just an extension of your submission to the Lord. Mm-hmm. So there's protection there. Like there's safety there. Like even, and nobody's perfect.
Right.
Okay? Like that man will not be perfect. There
Absolutely.
will be problems.
For sure.
But if he's submitted to Christ, he's gonna then know that like that's who he's answering to.
Yeah.
And if he's has a fear
answering
of God,
to and hearing from.
one more time for the people in the back.
Answering to and hearing from.
Eva, with those ears to hear.
Yes.
Exactly. And if you have a fear of God, you're gonna do what you need to do to get in order. Mm-hmm. And that includes whatever is going on between you and that woman that's in your home.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yep.
And it won't be knocked down, drag out. Mm-hmm. It won't. I'm not saying it's gonna be pretty and clean.
Yeah, it won't. It won't be. There's gonna be some valleys. Yeah.
Valleys.
Uh-huh.
That's good. But I feel like you navigate valleys well. Mm-hmm. I told her. Well, no, you go.
No, you go.
Okay, don't forget what you're gonna say.
Okay.
I told her a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, that I never heard her and my dad argue. Justin, have you ever heard mom and dad argue? He said no. He said no. And she was like, what, really? Ah! I was like, yes, really?
Yeah, I see. Okay, that was my thought.
Good.
Yes. And I was so glad that you said that because that was the goal. Let me go back to your grandma, Miss Emma.
She's going to see this.
Yes. I heard them arguing all the time. And so did the neighbors.
Well.
And I said, yeah, no, this can't be right. This is not what I will have for my future. I will not be married to a man where I am arguing all the time, especially allowing the kids to hear. So yeah, me and your dad argued.
Yeah.
It was never like a knockout, drag out type of thing. But yeah, we definitely had disagreements. We argued, but we made sure that we didn't do it in front of you and Justin.
I remember one time, this is the closest time ever. We came home from church one day and they were whisper shouting in the guest room. It's the funniest thing to me. What are you doing?
If your dad was participating in a whisper shout, he must have been like at his wit's end with me because normally it was me arguing by myself. That's normally how it went.
And that might have been what I heard. Because I remember hearing you because I know when she's not happy. Because
everybody knows. Yeah.
Yeah, the flowers start drooping. The clouds come in the house. Everybody knows. She control the traffic, man.
Yes.
That's good. Hey, that's so good. This might be a pivot. This is good, though.
Okay.
I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and we were talking about, like, what courtship looks like for men versus women. And I said that women control the traffic. And then they were like, well, men control the traffic, too, it's in a different way. So, like, women, this is what we were saying.
Okay.
Women control the traffic by way of, like, the stoplights. But, like, men control the traffic by way of, like, the speed of the car. What do you think about that?
I like that. You have some really good analogies.
Thanks. That wasn't me, though.
Okay. But that's good, though.
That was good.
Whoever it was, telling us that that's good.
You know who it was.
Okay. Got it. So that's good. That's good, girl. Yeah, and I agree with that for sure. And I think that that's an indication of a strong woman, a confident woman that's able to put up those stop lights or stop gaps or whatever you want to say, because they know their worth, they know what they deserve, they know what they're going to put up with, and so they're able to control it that way. And you're right, men do control the speed of things, and a woman who knows some things knows to allow that man to control the speed of it. You know what I look like, you know, going out, or what you would look like going out and telling this man, okay, now it's time for you to do this. It's time for you to propose to me now.
Well,
There are women out there that may do that, but is that authentic? Would you feel like this man really loved you and will honor you and will protect your heart and not fumble? Yeah, and lead you. If you're telling him when to make that pivotal move.
And you know, the root of that is really control. Because like you feel like you have to control every single thing.
Yeah.
And at that point, have you really submitted your control unto the Lord?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. And I feel like as women, we want to control. It's a part of our curse in the fall.
For
It
sure. Because I am controlling. I know it.
Yeah, you've done a lot better over the years.
Thank you.
Like, truly. Even my friends would vouch for that.
Really?
Yeah, and they have.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's great.
'Cause
Yeah.
it's-
I used to be. Woof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Little bit of a nut
treacherous.
job. It's okay. It's okay.
Gotta be all that.
It's okay.
It was intense though. It was intense. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just say, she was getting her phone taken like maybe every other week.
Oh, I had my phone taken for semesters at a time in high school.
Yeah.
Like I remember. I had it first semester, freshman year, and I didn't have it second semester. And I didn't have it the first semester of the next year. Like I just learned how to live without a phone.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, it also produced some very sneaky tendencies.
Yes,
as well.
for sure. Yeah. Hey, I wasn't perfect parent. What can I do? What can I do? I mean, yeah.
You made it out. You know something? Justin didn't experience that.
Yeah. I was just thinking
And
that.
how do you feel about that?
I feel okay about it. So, okay, I was thinking about that because you brought it up like
I did.
maybe a week or so
That's
ago.
about on brand.
And I was thinking about it and I'm like, okay, so with Justin, I think your dad had a lot more to do with, him, which makes sense,
It does.
male.
Man.
Yeah. And I think I was harder on you because as a black woman or as a woman period, I knew what you were going to have to deal with as an adult. So I just wanted you to be on top of your grades. I wanted you to have the right influences that includes your friends. And sometimes because you sent me a picture, I think, when you were in Girl Scouts, and it just brought back so many memories because you were always quick and ready to make a friend. You always had a smile on your face. You were very sharing and caring, and I think sometimes that was great, but sometimes I think you were taken advantage of. And sometimes I think that, your friends' feelings would become your feelings.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl,
Yeah.
straighten this stuff out.
Yeah.
So,
I have to work
yeah.
that out even in adulthood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's why I was a little more harder on you.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Okay, good.
I do feel like Justin should have got popped in the mouth more though.
He definitely should have.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But he's straightening out, don't you think? He's turning the corner.
I mean, he needs to brush his teeth more and probably wash his butt more. But other than that, I guess he all right, man. I guess, man.
He's our Justy Boo.
Yeah, poo. Heavy on the poo. Okay.
This is fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Wait, do you have any questions?
Not yet.
Okay, this is good. Next, I want to talk about something that we talk about often. Performative masculinity. I feel like this comes up a lot in our conversations because we talk a lot about me and you, we're gonna get something done. Like we never been the type, like as soft and feminine as you may be, you never been the type to wait around for no man to do Nathan yours.
Oh, man.
Nathan yours, honey.
Yes.
And if it ain't no man around and the job needs to get done, it's gonna get done.
Yes.
Like it's because and I feel like that's such a common misconception with like social media and all these things about softcore era. Everybody's so performative about everything, like so performative, like girl and like man. This manifests by way of real life. The example of moving tables around, moving chairs around, taking out trash.
Yep.
And then here come a lunky dunky dun man.
Yep.
Oh, you should ask me.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, I gotta ask you, bruh. You see me sliding these tables across this floor. Why I gotta ask? Go back over there.
Go back over there and go back to twiddling those little chunky thumbs.
Golly.
Yeah.
Man, that happens so often.
Yeah.
It just happened to me the other day, Wednesday. I was walking down the hall at work with a ladder on this shoulder.
Well.
It was a 6-foot ladder.
Wow.
On my
you're
shoulder.
Not 6 feet tall.
Yeah, and I had a some tape in my other hand.
Yeah.
This man,
Good job.
a coworker, was walking down the hallway. You need some help with that? I got it. And he kept walking.
So what would you prefer for him to have done in that situation?
Justin, are you listening? I would prefer for him to have just walked up and took the ladder off my shoulder. Where are you going with this? Down the hall. Okay. I would prefer
Simple.
take the ladder, turn around, and take it to where I gotta go. That's it. Just do it.
Just do it. What are we talking for?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing to talk about.
No.
Because clearly I've gotten it this far. If you want to help, just assert yourself. Yeah. Yeah, and why is that so frustrating? What is it? What's the root?
The root is, dare I say, laziness?
Eva, there she.
Just, I don't know.
Would you have preferred him to just keep walking and not say anything?
No, that probably would have been worse, actually.
Yeah.
That would have been worse, for sure.
Yeah. Because, let me tell you something that happened to me at work one time.
Uh-huh.
I was carrying water cases in
Yeah.
the door,
Mm-hmm.
and one of my coworkers was not around. Like, nobody was around. I was just opening, and I had to unlock the door each time because I didn't feel like propping the door up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was fine. I got a rhythm. There was a cart there, and I had my flow. And this young man comes from around the side of the building. Who knows what he was doing over there? Don't know, didn't ask, don't care. And I'm thinking, okay, he's going to open the door at the very least. He did.
Mm-hmm.
But then he opened the door. Mind you, I have a big case, 40. He walks in the door, then holds the door from the inside. So now,
So now you're trying to get around him with this. Oh my
the
god.
fat case.
Oh.
And I truly believe that he almost didn't open the door for me. I had to stare him down. Like, are you going to open the door? Because you're already there.
Right.
So he opens the door, pushes himself through the door, and holds it. Now I'm awkwardly trying to avoid this man's body. And then the cart, because of where the cart is. So now I walk in first, right? And the cart's right by the door. So I'm bending down to put the water at the bottom of the cart.
Yeah.
Instead of waiting, he goes around me. He's trying to squeeze his body around me as I'm bent over, mind you. Putting this awkward case of water. And I'm just I'm irritated. You're
Right.
irritating me clean. Clean. You don't have to ask to help. You don't have.
Just get out the way, though.
You couldn't even do that. You're doing more damage right now. You could have just, I don't know.
Oh, that's crazy.
Let alone asking, do you need help?
Mm-hmm.
Let alone, hey, is that all of them? None of that. We're so far beyond that point. I didn't expect that. But getting in the way, you couldn't even wait it?
Yeah.
Well, what's up with that?
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with young men.
I don't believe chivalry is dead, though.
It's not. It's not.
It's not.
No.
But is it always motivated? Because I have a neighbor
Mm-hmm.
who brushed off my car in the snow.
Oh, yes.
Only mine and his. Didn't think anything of it. Hadn't talked to him for months.
Uh-huh.
Until this week. And apparently he had motive this whole time at his big grown age of 46, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. That just popped so many bubbles for me. I'm like, dang, you're not really that guy.
Yeah.
I thought you were just a nice guy. Not to say he's not a nice guy.
Uh-huh.
But it's are you really a nice guy or are you just motivated?
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I do believe that there are nice guys who are not motivated. I do.
Yeah.
I do. I really do.
There are, but let me ask you a question.
Please do. Here we go.
So, do you think nice young men who aren't motivated, do you think that they have learned that chivalry type of attitude from maybe a father figure?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's why they know how to treat women?
I'm cracking up because I told my mom months ago that I don't want to date a man who didn't grow up without a dad. Remember that?
I do.
And what did you tell me?
I said that wasn't fair.
She told me that wasn't fair.
Yeah.
And I told her, yes, it was. Because every man who I've ever talked to has not had a father figure, and it shows.
Uh-huh. Okay, that was my question. All right. You answered it.
Yeah. But then can I also tell you something? Even if you don't have a father figure, if you submit yourself to the holy, perfect king, he will literally be a father to the fatherless, what the Bible says.
That is so true. And do you see that, because you're in you've been in a couple of young adult groups, and I'm sure not all of the young men in those groups have grown up with a father figure, but obviously they have submitted themselves to the Lord at some point in order to be in a Christian young adult group. No?
Girl, no, but keep going.
Okay, because I was just wondering, since they are in those groups, do you see them acting like, holding the door open, being that man that will help you take track. Okay, never mind.
Girl, yeah, because you already
Never mind.
Girl, you know. Ooh,
Okay,
you
never
already
mind.
know.
Never mind. Okay.
Ooh. Because that could be performative too.
Yes. Okay, strike that.
Like, it can
Yeah.
so be performative too.
Yes.
Like, it's really, like, you really have to sit and get under the heart.
Uh-huh.
Like, you really do.
Yeah.
Because you could have, like, such a pure heart before the Lord and just not have been taught that stuff.
Uh-huh.
But you, like, if you're submitted to him, I just feel like it'll happen naturally. Because it'll be a fruit that's produced. Because I feel like Jesus and the Holy Spirit, like, they're gentlemanly. Mm-hmm. And if you're, like, producing the fruit of the Spirit, one being gentleness, I just feel like, and you just really, like, learn how the Lord, like, loves people and how he, like, cares for women. I just feel like it's gonna manifest naturally. Like, you won't be in such a rush that you have to squeeze behind this woman bending. Like, you're gonna want to, like, aid her in that femininity in any way, even if that's not, like, a woman you're interested in or, like, anything like that. Because you value her as a woman. Like, you respect her as a woman.
As the softer, weaker vessel. Yeah.
She be knowing Bible. She just, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Now, do you feel like not everybody will get there at the same time? So maybe they're in a space where their heart is pure, but they're still developing. And not everybody's going to get there at the same time, no?
Yes. I agree with that. However, I think that sometimes people's priorities are out of order.
Okay.
And they think that while they're building and, like, growing in this thing with the Lord, they can now add a woman to the picture. And I think that'd be messing people up.
Oh.
Because there's order.
Okay. And they should not date until they have themselves
That's what I think.
together. Okay.
I mean, God is sovereign, okay? He's gonna make things work out. Sometimes people's paths go that way, and it's fine. But that's just how because I mean, I run a strict program.
You do. You really do.
I really do.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I think my program is strict because of where I am. And it's like, if you can't lead me from this point, like, if I have to lead you to get to where I am, there's nothing for us to talk about on that level.
And that's fair. And I'm glad you broke it down that way because of where you are now. You know, why go backwards? And that makes total sense.
Yeah.
But that might not be for every young lady that might be watching this.
Right, but everybody has a place where they are. And I don't think anybody should go backwards.
Yeah.
And I think that's a common misconception that we feel like, especially as women of God, because there's statistically, everybody knows there's more women than men in the church. So I think sometimes we feel like we have to go bring a brother up. And I don't think that's what we're called to do, honeys.
No, why?
I don't think that.
No, and can I share with you? So, I was at a friend's house. It was girls' night, and I may have told you this already. I feel like I tell you so much. It was girls' night, and we were talking about just different topics and everything. The thing came up about I guess dating at our big age.
Mature.
And the lady, one of the women there, I guess she wouldn't have a problem with dating a man who she needed to help. Like, she needed to build up. And I'm like, what? Like, no way, Jose. I just feel like at a certain point that becomes a game for a young lady. Not someone, but not someone in their, at their mature age. I feel like me and your dad. Okay, we grew up together.
Right.
Everything that we have, we built together.
And you met in college.
We met in college.
Yeah.
We both were kids.
Yeah.
And he would tell people that all the time. Like, we grew up together. That's what he would say. And it's very true.
It is true.
We did. We grew up together. We went through the struggle together. We came up together. We supported each other together. And so to do that at a big age, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
But what I'm saying is, for someone your age, you definitely don't, and the way where you are with the Lord, and where you're going in that area of your life, you definitely This brings me back to someone that you used to date. and how okay, I'm going down rabbit holes. Okay.
Oh,
So
no, you
anyway,
might need to.
yeah. So I feel like is good to definitely have someone that you feel equally yoked to.
It's bringing you to somebody who I wasn't equally yoked with.
Yeah. You did. but now you're sitting here in this space and you realize that that's silly.
Yeah.
And you would never do that again. You would never go backwards like that.
Wow.
You now know where God has you, and you now know where God is leading you, and you want someone that's going to be in that same space with you, and there is nothing wrong with that.
Nothing. And I would never let y'all make me feel like there's something wrong with that. Ever. And you know something, Mom?
What?
You know what prophetic means? You do.
Yeah, I think so.
You do. I know you
Okay,
do.
okay.
Okay, because like Loki, like you be kind of prophetic.
Really? Oh, shut up! I don't want that. I don't want that gift. No.
I think it's just because you're like extremely discerning. And I say that because I remember I don't want that gift.
Don't.
I remember at the time, because you brought up who I used to date, I remember at the time, you literally told me, you were like, well, I think one day this will just be something we can look back and laugh at. Do you remember that?
I don't.
That's
but
literally
yeah.
what you said to me. And I was like, man, she was talking to me. Whatever.
I'm sure you had a lot to say in your mind.
That's it. And I did. But you were so right. And like in my heart, this is crazy because deep down in my heart, I knew you were right.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yep.
I did. And look at us now.
Right.
Kiki.
We're laughing about it.
Like it's a joke because it was.
It was, but it was something that you had to go through.
Yeah. Wow, that was good. See, Queen. Wow. You got anything else for the people?
No.
Wow.
This was so fun. Is it over?
I mean,
Okay.
that's all I got. Unless you got something else.
No, I don't.
Wow. Justin, you got some words for the people? You sure? You don't want to show them your chocolate brown hair?
He's been bashful. We can make room for you in this space. Sit down, Sunny Pooh.
Oh, my Shaylas. Oh, my Shaylas. You're going to have to share mic. Got anything you want to say?
Say something to the peeps.
Hi.
Okay, so tell them what you're doing with yourself. Like, and what your future plans are.
Lean in.
The people want to know.
Do they?
Yes.
Why?
They do.
Why do they want to know that?
Because they do.
I don't know what my future holds, but I know that I want to potentially, optimistically, work with motor vehicular companies and help them design on the engineering side of things. And what I'm doing right now, I'm in school for mechanical engineering. So
All right.
yeah.
Yep, that's what's up.
The biggest brain in the building.
For sure.
All right.
Well, I love you both so much. I'm so proud of you guys.
You gonna cry about it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Probably when I'm in the car by myself.
Were you crying when you sent us all those pictures? Okay.
No.
I
Did
was
you guys
crying
enjoy
laughing.
that?
I
did.
did. To the
I've
max.
been looking for baby photos of me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't have any.
Boy,
I
please.
told him where to look. Have you even looked in the basement?
Yeah, I see all those. But then there's some new ones that always pop up.
Yeah.
I've never
I
seen.
feel like we have more baby photos of you than you do.
Uh-huh.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that was good for you. Well, yep, you were a baby.
Uh-huh.
You were not adopted. I can confirm that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I suspect I was adopted?
You used to say that, didn't he?
I think he did.
Where'd he get that from? From you?
Probably.
Uh-huh.
Why'd you do that?
Big sister things.
Okay.
Yeah. She was so happy when you came along. Oh, my
Man.
gosh.
You should tell me I'm adopted.
My bro. That boy, my homie. No smoke. Y'all boys don't want it. This is so full.
It was. Did we both get to sign off with this?
Yeah, we have to go. How did it go?
Yeah, it was like that.
Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. I love you. See you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, you guys ready?
Okay.
That is all today on this full episode of Ears to Hear. This is the best one yet. EP 10. Give it up for EP 10! 10 consecutive weeks of Ears to Hear is insane. Praise the Lord. Oh my gosh.
It's awesome.
Yes. Long time coming.
Yes, ma'am.
Truly.
Yes, it is.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. As always, I will continue to be prayerful that we all have ears to hear, listen, and understand the word of God. Okay?
Yes.
Love you. See you. Bye.
You plan to be this close to all your guests, even the ones you don't know that well? Should I turn my phone off with the ringer? Should I turn the ringer off?
Do you think it'll ring?
Probably not.